What is up, my fellow creepers and things that go bump in the night? Welcome back to yet another episode of Creature of the Night. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell to let you know every time I upload, guys. Keep up to date with me. Now, recently, I've kind of been all over the map with horror movies, but I thought I'd do another heaven and hell type of situation, more hell and earth kind of situation. And I'm talking, of course, of 1987, Angel Heart.
Only the soul is immortal. Did you kill him? You gotta burn for this, Angel. You gotta burn for this, Angel.
Starring Mickey Rourke, Robert De Niro, Lisa Bonet, Charlotte Rampling, director Alan Parker, and William, I'm going to say this wrong, I'm pretty sure, Holzberg. He actually wrote the novel Falling Angel, and Alan Parker actually wrote the screenplay as well as directed it and wrote it. Hell yeah! Now, guys, shit. Wow. Yeah, that's all I can. Like, I know it's not much of an opening, but wow. This is a big warning. Do not watch this around your kids, and if you don't have a strong stomach, don't watch it. Not saying that there's really nothing gross, but a lot of shit that goes on in this film, not for the faint heart. Let's just say that. Yeah. That's a better way to put it. Mickey Rourke is actually, I guess, a private eye, and he's hired by Robert De Niro. He actually is the devil, but nobody really knows this. And he's hired him to look for this guy. I think his name is Johnny Songs. And so as Mickey Rourke is going down the line, last people who saw him, who did that, all this shit, his acquaintances, he's starting to discover that this person may or may not exist to his knowledge. Let's just say that. He doesn't exist in the way he thinks he exists. It goes down. He goes down to Louisiana. That's a big, red flag. A lot of voodoo and other shit that goes on down there. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm still speechless. I'm trying to see how I can put this together for y'all. Y'all definitely have to see it. I believe it's on Hulu. If not Hulu, Netflix, one of those for sure. But you definitely have to go see it to even understand what the hell I'm going to say throughout this video. And let me know what you thought about it and your thoughts on this. As he's going down looking for this person, going to the psychiatric ward where he did some time because he came back from the war and he had PTSD and all this shit. So finding Johnny Songs and seeing what because I guess Robert De Niro, he's like, he owes me some money or he owes him something, and it turns out to be his soul. Meeting Bonnet, her character, it turns out it's actually like it was actually her dad. It was Johnny Songs. He was a big time singer, and you can already kind of see, the devil music industry, But going through it, like seeing and actually, Mickey Rourke actually putting it together. Okay, this guy is my employer is not who he says he is. He's this is what Johnny actually owes him, and this is how he's gonna get it. He's just using me to locate him, whatever. But as he's going through, he's already he's doing things that he doesn't remember doing. Like there's parts where he's killing certain people, but he doesn't remember killing them. But it's actually him doing it. Like it's like somebody's taking over him and doing these things through his body. And and even that hooking up with Bonet's character, Johnny Song's daughter, and that sex scene alone is fucking weird. First of all, he's giving it to her rough. Not that that's a bad thing, but he's giving it to her rough, and then there's blood comes out of nowhere. They get surrounded by it on the bed. He's literally slipping in and out of her and all over her through this whole thing, and she turns up dead next. And obviously, they blame him. They lock him away. And that's when, Robert De Niro comes back and kind of wraps it up in a nice little bow for us to let us know what the fuck is going on. It turns out that Johnny Songs, along with Bonet's character, her mom, they the big on voodoo and stuff like that. So they actually Johnny sells his soul for a badass music career. Well, time's up. You know, the devil's here to collect. He wants his soul. He wants his payment. You know, and he's gonna do anything to get it, of course. Well, they come up with a spell, or they find a spell where he can switch identities with another person. See where this is going? I haven't put it together. I'm probably not being too. I'm kind of being vague. Again, this movie, my grandmother actually recommended it to me before she passed away, and my uncle really wanted me to see it. Even my mother wanted me to see it. After watching it, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with my family? I actually had one of those moments. I'm a fucked up person. You wouldn't survive a day in this mind. But, like, still, like, seeing this kind of fucked me up even more. Going back, I'm sorry about that little rant, but going back, he does a spell to switch faces, identity, everything with a soldier. And it turns out the soldier was actually Mickey Rourke's character. And he goes off like they didn't think he was gonna go off to war, but he gets called up, he gets drafted, and that's when he gets a grenade to the face or something like that. He's next to an explosion and it kind of wipes his memory, so he doesn't really remember who he was. He just thinks he's this person who went to the military and all that. And it turns out Mickey Rourke is Johnny Songs, and he ended up banging his daughter. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of loopholes. A lot of loopholes. You definitely have to, stick with this film. You gotta keep your eyes glued on it. And I just saw a black cat walk by. That's not a fucking good sign. You definitely gotta stick with it, guys. I do recommend it. Believe it or not, I do recommend it. It will fuck you up, and if you're already fucked up, then hey, kudos to you. But you can survive it. But it is it's a roller coaster. It's a big time. It's like all the craziest roller coasters in the world had a baby together, and this is what it fucking birthed. It's insane. There's a lot of ups and downs, twists and turns, going through it, and it just shows like the devil's, I guess not abilities, but like when he wants something, he's gonna get it, and he doesn't mind fucking with you along the way. Yeah, he sent you down this road to go look for this guy that you see in the mirror every day. And you're surviving on borrowed time. Well, he doesn't like that. Well, he's gonna come collect, and he's gonna make sure you fucking know it. And then before he takes you, he's gonna let you know how fucked up you are and all the fucked up shit that you've done throughout your life on that borrowed time. So yeah, guys, go check it out. Angel Heart, 1987. Hulu or Netflix, one of those guys. Go check it out. Let me know what you thought about this film. Let me know what you thought about this video. It's probably vague. There's probably a lot of jump and cuts here, but again, this film I really couldn't get down and explain, just because you really do have to see it. It's a long, damn, dark mystery that you do not want to see. You do not want to go down that rabbit hole. But I do recommend that you go down that rabbit hole. So let me know what you thought, guys. Remember, especially in this film, if you're not sinning, you're not having fun. Rock on, guys.